How on earth will you think the Westerner love you more than the man that take you abroad based on the same love? I want you to think about this. Don't you realize that all these Western countries, they are not stupid, spending money on you, making you feel comfortable, paying you side support to kick your husband away because they know the man is there to protect you. My dear sister, you really need to think. They intentionally set up the system to help you destroy your relationship, destroy your marriage, and become a single mother. And by the time you become a single mother, they start supporting you. Because in reality, the target is your children. I want you to think. Can you really imagine the number of children that have been lost to Western world?
No.
Systematically, legally, some due to ignorance, even some due to the death of parents. You don't even realize that all these countries are small countries and they are cold countries. They really need people to come and warm it up for them. And most especially, those people they can treat as second class. And that is you. I know in your mind you will be thinking like everybody is equal before the law because you are doing your business, you are doing your job. My dear brothers and sisters, you get into problem and get to court, then you will realize the difference between you and the Westerners. My dear sister, you see social workers, they treat you like they love you. They treat you like they have the best of your interests at heart. My dear, remember they are not working for you. They are working for the government. And they will definitely love their country more than they love you. You really need to know. They actually know that your husband is your protector.
Wow.
And they know that with your husband beside you, you are covered. But they will help you, encourage you to really kick the man out. And when they kick the man out, they will now orchestrate how they will pieces you. Then take your children. Because the children is the target. Think. Meanwhile, you are forgetting that the law that empower you to kick the man out is the same law that will restrict the man from coming back to save you because you have written derogatory report about him earlier, my dear sister. Your crying pattern will trend because you will cry and nobody will be able to help you. And you know how sad it is to lose children to somebody you don't know, to the environment you don't see. Even you won't have access to see your children. See how bitter your heart is going to be at the end of the day. That is why you need to think. You see in Western world, they start paying you child support and you start even condemning your country here and there just because you are getting some stipend. And at the end of the day, you are not asking why are they spending this money. Do you really think the Westerners are stupid to be spending money on you? Or do you think they just have that money in excess to just be throwing away to random people? No, they have their agenda spending that money and the agenda must be fulfilled. And that is why they will pattern you, orchestrate you, project you into the direction of breaking away with your protector, which is your husband. You think they love you so much. They respect women. They do this, they do that. Where were they when you were back home? Now the man who loved you, who worked his ass out to make money, do all documentation and everything, to fly you there, that man now become the rejected one. My dear sister, you will collect because they want you to be vulnerable and you feel empowered. By the time they will withdraw their power behind you, you will find yourself to blame. Most especially when you lose your children and you have come of age, probably where you cannot remarry again. My dear sister, you will literally be living in depression and you will find yourself to blame. Although you can really find a man who has been destroyed maybe years ago trying to recuperate himself, then you people can be rolling together. But at the end of the day, the man can sign out anytime he wishes because he has his own scar he is living with. My dear women, I want you to think critically. The same social worker that is encouraging you to kick out your husband is the same social worker that will plot how to take your children away from you, claiming you are not fit to take care of the children. Think. And that is why I warn you men. It is better for you to keep your women at home and take good care of them for your marriage to last long.
No.
Over there, you will remain with power, and the authority of controlling the family will be given to women. And I have told you times without number, women are loyal to their feelings, and their feelings are not stable. He might want something by 10 o'clock, by 10:30 she doesn't want it again. That kind of people cannot lead you. But that is the women they give the authority to manage your relationship. Think, my dear brother, if you don't protect yourself, no Western world is ready to protect you. Think deeply about this. And the freedom they claim to give you is an illusion, because living in the Western world is literally like you are living in the cage as compared to living back here at home. Think. I know you understand what I'm talking about. My dear brother, the smarter you get will actually reflect the end result of your relationship and the end result of your moving abroad to make money for your life. Think deeply about this. May God bless you.
I know some women will not agree with this simply because they have made up their mind. But before you do anything or take any step that you might live to regret tomorrow, ask those who have been there over the years the disadvantage aspect of whatever step you dare to take. Just like he rightly said, the Western world can like you or love you more than that same person who took you from nowhere to their domain. If not for anything, for the fact that maybe you have children for the man, try as much as possible. If the marriage is becoming so boring to you that you can't continue, look for a means through which you can separate in a very peaceful manner so that two of you can still co-parent the children that you have, or child, as the case may be. Anyway, I pray that God Almighty grant you the wisdom to understand this message. Once again, share and follow the page. Thank you as you do so.